crypto value? What defines crypto value for me? Crypto value is not only about the technologies or the companies, but about the environment in which if you have a cool crypto idea, this is the place where you can come and make it happen. We were looking at a number of jurisdictions, including Canada, Singapore, Germany, UK, Netherlands, and a few others. Switzerland was one of them, and I was the one that volunteered. Okay, I'm gonna go to Switzerland and see what's there.
Ja, es war natürlich lustig, als die Leute da mit ihrem Mobility-Auto im Parkhotel parkiert haben und dann noch einen Strafzettel gekriegt, ging ich da in die Büros und die Leute haben mich gefragt: „Hast du deine Schulklasse da dabei? Was unterrichtest du?“ Die haben mich natürlich völlig ausgelacht.
We moved briefly on Herbert's apartment on the floor, taking it over, 10 people in a two-bedroom apartment. It was quite crazy and fun.
Und dann konnten wir aber an der Greenbachstraße 55 in Wil ein Haus sichern.
That was the first place, which is now known as the Ethereum spaceship, where we had our Ethereum headquarters. In the earliest days, we were living, breathing, dreaming Ethereum all day, all night long. At the time, it was the most successful crowdfunding campaign ever in like 42 days. Before the crowd sale, you ask, is like, are we crazy or is this gonna work? And after we had, the first hours of the crowd sale and the first 24 hours where we already had like the first millions, wow.
Ich weiß noch, als sie gesagt haben, schau mal, wie da Geld reinkommt. Und plötzlich waren es 18 Millionen und da ging die Diskussion los. Ja, wer trägt wie viel bei, wer macht was. Ich habe ihnen dann den Vorschlag gemacht, hey, jetzt macht einfach mal das ganze Ding fertig. Und dann könnt ihr dann streiten, wer wie viel kriegt.
That stage is maybe one of the most vulnerable, when Ethereum could have just as easily ended as one of the cool ideas that never happened. Now it just had to find the right people also to build the vision forward. And under that tree there, where you also have the rocks, I also have a picture of it. We were able to pay the salaries for the first time from the Bitcoins that we raised. It's real, before that it was still just those numbers on some screen somewhere in the UI. It's not just that crazy idea, it's that crazy reality now.
Der Ether-Kurs, der war natürlich sehr gering. Ich weiß, er war einmal 22 Rappen, dann ging er auf 70 Rappen hoch und dann wieder wie durch ein Wunder, wo auch niemand weiß, ist das Ganze so wahnsinnig gestiegen. Dann war Liquidität überhaupt kein Thema mehr.
End of July 2015, we had the genesis of the Ethereum blockchain. And that was the point where, so to say, the cat was out of the bag. And Ethereum has this crazy idea of a permissionless blockchain, credibly neutral, where anyone from everywhere can build their own application, unstoppable applications, was out there in the world.
Das war wirklich so 12 Monate absoluter Stress, emotional, sozial. Aber alle hatten Freude, etwas Neues aufzubauen. Jetzt im Rückblick ist das natürlich fantastisch.
Yeah, it's still hard to believe at times, that's been 10 years since this moment, and that slowly but surely we are seeing some of the crazy, or the things that were deemed crazy by others are now becoming reality. See, man, the banks, I told you, they're doing stuff with blockchain, or big sports clubs doing stuff. And I think we're still only in the beginning, and the coolest things that we will see built with this technology have not been yet published.
Das ist vielleicht ein Geschäft aus zig vielen Geschäften, das Erfolg hatte, und da hat man Freude, das erlebt haben zu dürfen. Und es gibt natürlich viele Startups, wo man das durchlebt, aber natürlich nie so einen Erfolg hat.
Ja. Still exciting times, still early for anyone that's interested in doing stuff in this industry.